Guess what? Zoom updated. Now it tells you when it's recording. Don't worry, I've got it pinned, so it'll just be me. Plus, I've got that one and that one and that one. So we've got a bow and arrow, we've got skiing down the mountain, and then the rest is just up to me. All right. So I don't know where you are in the world, but hopefully, maybe, will you be able to see the full moon eclipse, Diane?
It was behind the trees, so we couldn't see it in the
Oh,
mountains.
darn it. So the Facebook, the Facebook automatically records. Somebody's asking a recording question. The Facebook automatically kind of leaves it in my feed of posts, but I also post it over on the YouTube and over on the Energy and Flow site. I just post all those videos free in the content library. If you ever want to go back to old ones, there's old ones there from when I was still in my yoga studio like 5 years ago. So you can see the progression of how long it took me to go a little crazier, right? Okay. No problemo. Okay, let's do some flow, shall we? Let's do it. I'm gonna mute you, Diane. No offense. You can, always unmute yourself if something goes wrong. And a little Facebook friendly music because they don't like me to play other stuff. And so you can stand or you can sit, but you're gonna find a spot. Maybe I'll spread out your toes. The first thing you do is breathe. So breathe in, the arms are gonna float up. Shoulders drop, and you just sink it down. So there's only 2 rules always. The first rule is breathing. We got that down pretty good. The second rule is harder for some people. The second rule, don't cause yourself any extra pain. So breathe in, gather it in the front, scoop it up, sink the chi. So if I suggest something and it's not your cup of tea, you don't have to do it. Breathe in. Gather it all in, wrap the arms around, scoop it all up, bring it in close, and then sink. One more time like that. Breath in, scoop in all that goodness, and melt. Now, if you're not already there, you might take your feet a little wider, and then paint the wall. So opening the door, breathe in, and sink. Breathe in, float up. And then you just let it go. One more time, breathe in. And melt. Go up really high, float up. And we're gonna do cactus arms. So you're gonna squeeze your shoulder blades together, but your shoulders are down, and you'll arch your back a little. And then you'll tuck your tail under and you'll reach your arms forward, and you get to scrunch right now, right? Reach. And then squeeze open, arch your back. This is, if you know yoga, cow spine. And then reach your arms forward, cat spine, nose to navel, reach. And then let the arms float up in the air, breathe in. Do your cactus arms again, squeeze, arch your back, lift your chest, shoulders down, then roll forward again, but the arms are gonna reach down behind. Scrunch into a little ball. Let the arms sweep forward and lift. Let's do that again. Squeeze, shoulders down, open your chest, and then scrunch into a little ball. Squeeze your arms down behind you. Sweep, and lift. One more time. So this, I don't know what to call this, but we're arching and flexing. We're flexing and extending our spine and getting the arms going. Crunch into a little ball. Tuck your bum under. Tuck, tuck, tuck. Sweep it up. Breathe in. Sink it down. Hug the big tree. Open. This hand's going to float across. Hands will meet over here. Give us a regular old pull. And a regular old push. And then let the hands drop. Maybe step out a little bit. Come over the top. And just a little soft block over here. 2 hands. Swipe across the sky. Slide. A regular pull. And a regular push. And then the hands are going to drop. Sink. A little chi rainbow. Little side opener. And a little double block. Slide across the sky. Maybe you hold a little ball of chi right there. Hands flatten, a little pull. And a little push. Hands drop. A chi rainbow. Lift. How about a blueberry? Grab a blueberry. Push it across the sky. Blueberry cheesecake day. A regular pull. And a regular push. Drop. Let's get this body moving. Over. Block soft, and then one more time across the sky. My hands flatten. A regular pull. A regular push. One more rainbow. Drop. Lift. Over. Soft block. And then just stretch your arms wide. Hug the big tree. Sink it down. Open the door. Lift. So how low do you go? Well, how low do you feel like you want to go? Squeeze your knees open so they're in line with your toes. And there's no pain, right? Sink down. Cross the wrists. This one is going to make an arrow. This one is going to make the bow. Going to go that way. So pull. And then sink into your legs. Make sure you look what you're shooting at. Scoop up. Grab another arrow. Now the arrow's in this hand. This is your bow. Pull. Maybe sink into your legs. Stretch. Scoop. Float up. We're going to go this way again. Arrow. Bow. Pull. Melt. One more. Scoop it up. Make your arrow. Pull that bow. Check what you're shooting at. Stretch really long in that arm. And then scoop it up. Lift. Turn the hands over. Sink. Lift again. Breathe in. Start to scoot your feet in. Press hands down. And then start a little chi hula. A little float side to side. No big deal. It's a little breezy today, so maybe there's a breeze. Caught that. And it's so light. Here, pop at your antlers. Stretch out your fingers. Step out. Lunge into that front foot. Here comes the deer. Swing that top pinky around. Looking behind. When you breathe in, lift up again. Come on back. A little drift. Side to side. And then, so, it's like the breath in, it's like the puff of air that lets them float up. And then they just kind of melt down. Pop at your antlers. Chi rock star. Step out. Pivot on that foot. Lunge into it. And swing that top pinky around. Pointing it behind you if you can. Breathe in. Lift on up. Float on back. Let's do it again. Second time's always so much better. Drift. Over here. Here comes the antlers. Pop them out. Stretch out your fingers. Lunge into that front foot. Ground down to your back foot and sweep that top pinky around. The deer. Checking it out. Breathe in. You can still breathe, right? Side to side. Float. One more time. So we're even-ish. Even-ish. Over here. It's always a process. Pop at your antlers. Step into it and swing that arc of that pinky around, around, around. Looking at your back foot maybe. Breathe in. Float it all up. Come on back. Lift up some of that chi to the side. It's light as air. And then stroke your fingers down through it. Can you feel it? Float it up, breathe in, gather in all that goodness. Sink that chi down. Open the door one time, hands float up. And then melt down. Hug that big old tree. Open wide. This hand's gonna scoop on under. Step in, step out, part that wild mane. It's like tossing a frisbee. This hand just tosses away, this hand pushes down. Breathe in, scoop it up. Exhale, toss. The bottom hand goes and meets its friend. A pull. I feel like we gotta throw in some bamboo or I wouldn't be me. A push. Take that back leg back out. A little bit further. Give yourself some space. Lift up super long. The top of your head reaches up. Reach forward and fold over that straight leg. So now, let it go at the bottom. Bend your front knee. Press into your back heel and float it up. Relax. Warrior one. One more. Breathe in tall. Here comes a pyramid. If the arms over your head are too much, you just take them down, yeah? Fold. Let it go. Bend your front knee. Press through your back heel. Draw the energy up, 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 up. Sink into that warrior one. Make your neck long, but lift your heart up and open. Yes. And then let the hands float up. Sparkle them on down. Scoot your back foot in. A regular pull. A regular push. Both hands across the sky. Yahoo! Slide. This hand's going to keep going. All the way around. Maybe you step in. Step out with a little frisbee. Parting that wild mane. Haven't had my hair cut in months. Breathe in. And toss that frisbee. Toss. The bottom hand's going to go up and meet its friend. A regular pull. And a regular push. We got to do both sides. It's a thing. So if you need more space, you just take that foot back and out so that you're on train tracks, not a balance beam. Stretch super tall. Zip up your belly. And then fold over that front leg. You bend that front knee, you press down through that back heel, and you roll it all up to your warrior one, and you melt. Let's do another. Stretch up. Reach your spine forward, lift up on your belly and fold. Doesn't matter how far you go, right? And then you bend your front knee, you press down through that back heel and you roll it up. And then your shoulders just sink. So warrior one is a bit of a back bend, yeah? But not so much that you can't breathe. That's a rule. Float it up, let the fingers sparkle down. A pull. And a push. Grab that ball of chi. Slide it across. Step in. Drop the hands. Lift them up and over like the chi rainbow, but lift your knee if you want. And step out into a block. And then push it across. Step in with a little push. A little push. The hands will drop. Don't step out yet unless you want to. Then lift the knee and out into your block. Whoa, let's do a couple more. Push it across. Step in. Press. Drop. This is where we practice. Lift. How do you get better at balancing? You practice. One more time, across. A little two-hand push. Hands drop. Lift, maybe the knee lifts. Out and block. And then just come to the center and hug the big tree. Open wide. Fingertips come back together. And sink. One set of angel wings. Up to the side. Elbows halfway. Feel how long your neck is. Stretch up so tall you can reach that lunar eclipse. And then come down through the center. We're going to go climb the mountain because Diane wants to go up the mountain. So grab some snacks up to the top. Then we're going to slide down through. Maybe you go through your chakras. Crown, third eye. It's a nice one at the throat. I use that one a lot. Supercharged. The heart. Right above the belly button. Right below the belly button. And then pelvic floor. And then we do it again. Snacks for the road, up to the top. Let your arms just float up. And then maybe like the colors, a little indigo. Maybe a little purple. Make your shoulders just sink each time. A little bit of blue. Green, because it grows everything. Yellow like the sun. Orange. I was thinking Florida. And red. Lift up to the side. Hug the big tree. Sink. We got to do one heart opener, right? Buddha belly in the front so the hands float up. Wrap around as much goodness as you can. Scoop, scoop, scoop. Bigger, bigger, bigger. Lift it up. Give it a little heart kiss. Shoulders drop. Over the top. Breathe in. Press down into a tight little package. Make a little diamond shape with your hands. Float up. Here comes the Care Bear stare. So spread your fingers. Stretch your arms. Stretch your spine. Stretch all the way from your toes. I'm sending so much, my throat's going. Go, go, go. Woo. And then let it go. I got throat clogged with chi. Breathe in. Hug the big tree. Sink. Cross the wrists at the bottom. Lift. Big open. Sink. Cross. It's like you're throwing chi up into the air. Shoulders just... This one's just shoulder high. Drift up. Float apart. And then you just let it all go. One foot steps in. A little bow for my friends. Dun, da, da. Happy May. Oh my gosh. Is this going to be the last? This is the last Wednesday in May. Can you believe that? Oh my goodness. Oh, I missed the eagle in the tree. Next week, we'll do the eagle in the tree. I thought I saw a note come in and then I had missed it. You have to unmute yourself, Diane, if you want to talk to me, because that's the way things roll now.
Thank you for the great class.
The way of the Zoom. Thank you for coming to class. Little extra hearts for you for coming to the Zoom room. Not that I don't love everybody, but I get to see your shining face if you're in the Zoom room, right? Gary's up late again. Gary's all the way in Australia. Did you know that? He's going to check out the moon tonight because he's over there. I think that's the right direction. No, wait. I think he's over there. Really? Because it's on the other side? I could point in any direction, right? I don't know. I don't know the rules. So, friends, today is Redhead Day. So, hug a redhead today, as long as you don't have anything contagious. Tell them they look fabulous. They grew up their whole lives being teased for being a redhead until suddenly it became like the thing to do. No, I wasn't totally traumatized. Obviously. But today, 3 guidelines to have a fabulous day, right? Same guidelines as always. Do something today that makes you happy, whatever that is. Maybe we just did it. Number 2. Hugs. I'll give you some hugs, Diane. When we get back into real life, you will not be able to escape the hugs. And number 3, the only truth in life is that things keep changing. So we just keep going with the flow, right? You got it. You got it. That's my magic mushroom flow. Because did used to be called Way Back Wednesday. Now they don't let me play my hippie music anymore, but I still wear they're my real clothes, by the way. They're not a costume. I actually wear these things. But I hope you have a beautiful day. Summer is coming. Enjoy a blueberry cheesecake if you're not lactose intolerant. And will I see you next week? Little hearts for you. Little hearts for you. Little hearts for you. My friends, take good care of yourselves, okay? Stay safe out there. Stay well. Thanks, Diane.
Thanks. Bye.
I'll see you next week.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool.